Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back to News 46. This past weekend, over 40 vendors participated in Amargosa Days. The 3-day event was highlighted with a parade, music, games, food, and lots of fun.
We're down here at Amargosa Days in Amargosa, thanks to the Amargosa Chamber of Commerce, who invited News 46 down for the weekend. What a lot of fun it is down here. We're going to speak to John DeLee.
Well, we just have a lot of fun this weekend. We've had our Miss Amargosa beauty pageant. Really talented young ladies did a great job. We have a new queen this year, and we had our parade. A lot of people from Amargosa and Pahrump turned out. It's a good time by all. A lot of kids events, a lot of good food, snow cones on a hot day. You can't beat that.
How many vendors do you think you had, or how many people do you think you had come through?
Well, we had over 40 vendors sign up this year. We're real happy about that. Well, and as far as total people coming through here, there's usually 300 or 400 people cycle through here, which is not bad for a little town out in the middle of nowhere. This is a real tight community. You know, we all have our differences, like every community does, but whenever there's a disaster of some sort, a house fire, something like that, the community always pulls behind everybody, and we raise a lot of money to help families in need. We're real proud of that.
Speaking of that, you have a volunteer fire department here, don't you?
We do. Volunteer fire department, volunteer ambulance service.
You yourself are a volunteer for the Amargosa Days. Putting this together, what was that like?
Yeah, Amargosa Days, there's a lot of planning that goes into it. There's a lot of people involved. Yeah, I'm technically the president of the event, but by no means do I do most of the work.
For next year, people get in touch with you on your website, amargosadays.org, to get involved, to be a vendor, to help out, to volunteer.
Yeah, amargosadays.org is the best way to get a hold of us. So the applications are up there. We'll have photos up there from this year's event, and you know, we just try to keep building bigger and bigger every year.
And once again, for more information on Amargosa Days for next year's event, you can go to amargosadays.org. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Captain Bill Beck with the Nye County Sheriff's Department is retiring after 24 years. We now conclude our conversation with the officer who's moving to Arizona in September.
I've had so many opportunities. I started with Stick Davis, or Harold Davis was the sheriff, Sheriff Davis. Sheriff Lissy got elected, and I was lucky enough he gave me the opportunity to start the canine program. Started that. Shortly thereafter, we needed a special team. I got the opportunity to help organize that and get that off the ground. I was search and rescue coordinator for a while, which by no means did I start that. I just was working with the search and rescue group. All sorts of opportunities have come my way, and it's worked out for me. I've been very blessed as far as my career goes. Some of my most memorable things certainly was Katrina in 2005, going down there and helping the people in southeast United States. And then you can't talk about Nye County history and not talk about Binions. You know, I missed the brothel wars and things like that by 10 or 12 years, but Binions, I was right in the middle of that. It was my first year as area commander for Pahrump, and that was an entertaining chapter in Nye County.
What's your hopes for Pahrump and Nye County in the future?
Well, economic prosperity would be number one. Things have got to get turned around, and good leadership for the people in Nye County. They deserve it. You know, the employees deserve it, and the citizens of Nye County deserve it.
The Nevada Highway Patrol and Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department will conduct a saturation patrol tomorrow, focusing on 2 identified portions of the Las Vegas freeway system. The first enforcement zone will be both directions on US 95 from Interstate Route 15 to Lake Mead Boulevard. The second enforcement zone will focus on Interstate Route 15 between Lake Mead Boulevard and Russell Road, both northbound and southbound lanes. Officers will conduct a high frequency of traffic stops in the assigned areas for any and all hazardous moving violations. The focus will be on crash-causing violations on southern Nevada freeways. These violations include following too closely, speeding, unsafe lane changes, and cell phone and distracted driving.
Well, Lakeview Golf Course is offering a 1-day free lesson in a new sport they are introducing to Pahrump called foot golf.
We're starting a new program called foot golf. First introduction out here in Pahrump. We have exclusive rights to the sport. It's an international sport. It's played by about 30 countries right now. And so on the 1st of June, we're going to have an introduction to foot golf. We'll have 2 sessions, and we'll have probably somewhere 20 or so, I think, former professional soccer players out here to help give instruction and to talk about the game. And there's no charge for those sessions. There's 2 sessions. One will be at 9 o'clock to call in. That'll be for the instruction period, and the next one will be at 12 o'clock. And then after the instruction, people are able to go out and play the game and see what it's all about.
What is foot golf?
Foot golf is actually a combination of soccer and golf. It's been around, I understand, for quite some time, but it was only in 2009 that actually Holland is the one who more or less formalized it and accepted the rules of golf as more or less the rules for foot golf. The rules of golf apply. Instead of using a club, you use your feet. The game is available to all ages. If you can walk and kick a ball, you can play foot golf. We're not allowing any carts in this. We've set up the front 9 holes at Lakeview for foot golf. Only is going to start on Saturday afternoons after 12 o'clock. And people will need to call in to the pro shop at 727-4040 and sign up for a tee time for golf, because we do have, with only 9 holes, we do have limited capacity. We're only going to be charging $5 for 9 holes.
Is foot golf a great way to raise funds for an organization?
We think that foot golf will provide some really good opportunities for those organizations that would like to have a fundraiser.
So they should get in touch with Lakeview Executive Golf Course to schedule a time to have their organization have a foot golf game.
Yes.
So date and time again of the free events, and then the phone number too as well.
It's going to be June 1st, which is a Saturday. The first instructional period will be at 9 o'clock. It will take probably about an hour and a half to play the game, and then the second period will be at 12, starting at 12 o'clock for the instructional period, and then they'll be able to play the game. They need to call the pro shop at Lakeview at 727-4040 and sign up for one of those 2 times.
Well, the National Transportation Safety Board wants to lower a decade-old benchmark for determining when a driver is legally drunk in an effort to reduce alcohol-related car crashes that claim about 10,000 lives each year. The board has recommended that all 50 states lower the threshold from 0.08 blood alcohol content to 0.05. The idea is part of a safety board initiative outlined in a safety report and approved by the panel to eliminate drunk driving, which accounts for about 1/3 of all road deaths. The safety board report said that lowering the rate to 0.05 would save about 500 to 800 lives annually. In the last 30 years, more than 440,000 people have perished in this country due to alcohol-impaired driving.
Well, stay right here. We're going to have more local news right after these messages.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Great Basin College is awarding a record number of credentials in this year's commencement ceremony to be held May 18th during the college's 45th commencement ceremony in the Elko Convention Center. 442 bachelor degrees, associate degrees, and certificates of achievements will be awarded this year, up from 430 last year.
Now, today's Ms. Senior Golden Years contestant is Donna Herrick.
Hi, I'm Donna Herrick, and I'm running for Miss Senior Golden Years USA. Our pageant is going to be held on the 8th of June at 7 p.m. at Saddle West. We certainly hope you'll come and join us. There's going to be a lot of entertainment. I will be doing a song and tap dance, my platform is going to be put a smile on their faces, and that's all I'm going to tell you right now. Please come down and join us on June 8th at 7 p.m. Thank you.
Well, folks, a family is looking for their missing pet. His name is Dodger. Dodger belongs to a child who is missing his best friend and member of the family. Please help the family bring Dodger home. If you have any information regarding Dodger's whereabouts, please call 513-5560. A reward is being offered to his safe return.
Now let's join Angela Miles with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Tuesday, May 14th. I'm Angela Miles. A startling report finds Detroit is running out of cash fast. Bankruptcy attorney Kevin Orr, who became the city's emergency financial manager in March, says Detroit exhausted its ability to borrow, must defer loan payments, and possible solutions include changes and reductions to health care, pensions, and pay rates. A Supreme Court decision about a small seed has big implications for the ag industry. The court ruled unanimously in Monsanto's favor, saying farmers cannot use genetically altered seeds patented by the biotech company without paying a fee. And call it a sugar rush. American spending on sugar is up 15% in the past 3 years. Last year, we spent $1.6 billion. Splenda, Sweet and Low, and Equal declined in sales. Natural alternatives are on the upswing. That's the First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have your weather with Ian B. Clark right after these messages.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump, local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Welcome back. Today's weather brought to you by Nevada Dairy Council. We have mostly sunny skies, 98 degrees, so pretty much the same temperature as yesterday, but the winds were a lot stronger, so more relief there from the heat. So winds southwest 11, gusts at 24, pressure falling from 29, UV index at 10, and humidity also at 10%. Sunrise 5:38 a.m. and record high 106 degrees in 1937. Tonight, clear skies, 66 for your low, and winds slightly calming down, west 7, gusts at 18. 16% humidity, 7:43 p.m. sunset. Record low 45 degrees, 1998. So Wednesday, we're going to have sunny skies again, 93 for your high, 64 for your low. Winds southwest 7, gusts at 13, humidity 15%, 5:38 a.m. sunrise, and UV index staying at 10. Our 7-day forecast, you can see a gradual drop down in temperature. Looks like the lowest high there will be 83 on Friday. And looking on to Thursday, it looks like we're expecting some windy conditions. So 92 for your high. It's going to be relatively hot, but those winds are going to help cool it down.
And that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell.
And from everyone here at KPVM Channel 46, we wish you a great night, and we hope you'll join us tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.